Good evening and pranams to all dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the renewed journey of being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. And we are going to deepen our exploration for this week's theme, which is designing destiny. It is a theme that invites us to move from unconscious living to conscious creation, to move from being passive recipients of circumstances to becoming active architects of our inner and outer lives. Integrate Swadhyaya into your daily routine through sadhana, reflection, and introspection, diary writing, and study of the Master's work. This is our invitation in version 2 to you. Swadhyaya is not a separate practice, it is the lens through which we see the awareness with which we live. It allows us to observe ourselves as we meditate, to inquire as we act, and to anchor ourselves in the teachings as we grow. It is how transformation becomes intentional. Let us return to the question we began with: what does it mean to design our destiny? In heartfulness, we are reminded that we are not at the mercy of fate. While some scars, the impressions we carry, do influence our thoughts and tendencies, the spiritual tools given to us by our great masters empower us to transform those very intrinsic patterns within us. The cleaning practice frees us from the chain of the past impressions. Meditation connects us with our higher self and the divine will. Prayer aligns us to love and to remembrance. And Swadhyaya, the self study, makes us conscious of it all. As Daji reminds us, the seed of the future lie in the soil of our present efforts. Destiny, then, is not only a path we walk, but one we prepare through our inner condition, our attitude, our abhyas, our practice. We have to be very careful how we conduct our lives because that is what destiny is all about. And we encourage you to please extend the invitation of the BHED evening sessions, morning and evenings, along with the master classes to people who are a part of your life. This sacred space is not just for us, it is for all the hearts longing for peace, purpose, and connection. And when we work together, our collective sincerity magnifies the impact, not only for ourselves, but for the world around us. Dear sisters and brothers, we will now resume our reading from the article How to Make the Most of Life, which is written by beloved Taji. We had read a few paragraphs and we will resume from the section How do we change patterned behavior? In the heartfulness cleaning practice, we use our will to make a sankalpa that all the impurities and complexities I have gathered during the day are leaving my system, and it has a magical impact. By doing this for 15 minutes in the evening after the day's work, before being with family members, we clear the slate. We are fresh without the baggage left over from the day. Let me give you an analogy. When you come back from a 2 hour workout at the gym, do you greet your partner and say, "Come, my darling, let me hug you"? Your darling will say, "Please stay away from me until you have a shower." Cleaning is required. Similarly, your inner hygiene is spoiled by your conscious and unconscious activities, and you also need to clean that. The next level is to prevent the creation of impurities in the first place. Cleaning is an after effect You get dirty, so you clean yourself. The next level is to prevent your psyche from being soiled by external things. You immunize your mental activity and your emotions. And how can you do that? By meditating. You become so balanced from inside that nothing can shake you. Behavioral change is much easier for a person who has a goal in mind. For a basketball player in the US, the goal is to become an NBA player. For a cricketer in India, the goal is to join the national team. The behavior changes because they establish what we want in life. We all adjust our lifestyle to match the goals we aspire for. And the same is true for inner goals. A God oriented person wishes to realize the ultimate, while a scientific person wishes their consciousness to expand so they can experience its full potential. People who become alcoholics or drug addicts are hardwired to certain habits, which means flexibility is lost. Even when they wish to change these habits, the heart and brain will not easily support that change. It requires interest and enthusiasm toward a better goal and the aspiration to achieve that goal. If they are feeling sad, some level of enthusiasm has to be there. If they are not going to self medicate by drinking and smoking. Instead of criticizing, family members can try to give positive feedback. Yes, you can do it. You are brave. You are strong. I think it takes so many people, friends, and family members to help any one of us change our habits. So far as good habits are concerned, parents can help by sowing the seeds in their children from the moment of conception. As the first embryonic cells divide rapidly, becoming billions of cells, they are constantly exposed to the way parents behave, the way the magnetic field changes when parents are angry, having arguments, etc. These affect the inner structure, and if the child's structure becomes used to anger, it adapts accordingly. We can never change what is hard coded in our genetic structure, but we can bring about epigenetic changes and slowly help the genes to mutate. For example, children who practice brighter minds do a beautiful exercise that enhances coordination between the right brain and the left brain. Otherwise, we gradually lose this ability around the age of 15 when our creative abilities are compromised because of the procreative hormones that are released into our system. Dear sisters and brothers, let us put the rest to the reading for this evening and let the vibration of these words be carried into your heart. Let's take a few moments absorbing the sense of these words, not just with the mind, but with an open heart. We will now join together for the universal prayer, radiating love, peace, and harmony to all. All brothers and sisters, are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. May this universal prayer awaken love in the hearts of the world. And as the day comes to a close, let us take a few moments before sleep to offer the bedtime prayer and reflect on the day's experiences. And you can also jot down anything that feels important to you. This daily rhythm of practice, reflection, self observation, Swadhyaya, is the rhythm of a heartful life. We will continue deepening our understanding of designing destiny this week as a theme, and how the teachings of our great masters offer us not just philosophy, but a lived methodology for transformation. Let this space continue to be your sanctuary of silence and self study. And may Swadhyay becomes your daily companion. And may your life begin to gently shape itself in alignment with the divine design. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for being here for this evening session today. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 6 a.m. as we continue walking the path, designing our destiny with courage, clarity, and in constant remembrance of beloved Master. Until then, wishing you a very good night.